What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead, and this is the Support the Boy podcast. And today we got a fighter. He's a street beef fighter. He's a fighter who's fought many times, and he's been on the Support Your Boy podcast before. Definitely want to check up and see what he's got going. He looks very active. I've been seeing him. He just fought not too long ago. We're gonna hear some more about that. He's Sacramento's one and only Lion Sin of Pride. Yeah, baby, he was good.
Yeah.
It was good, bro. So, man. So, of course, I have to ask you this question because I've been waiting to ask you this since the last episode.
Uh-huh.
I wrote it down to make sure I got it. Okay, so here it is. Since the last time that we spoke on the pod, did you ever get a chance to fight Tailed Beast, and what was the outcome?
No, I did not get a chance to fucking fight that motherfucker. Yeah, I don't even know if he's fought since then. And then also my own self, I had a lot of shit going on in life. So like the past year, I haven't really been too active. I tried, but I was just battling my own demons and shit, and just things going on in life that kept me out of the ring. And then I got my mind right and a lot of shit going back in life that like going good and shit. And then I started competing again. Started getting back training. I lost a bunch of weight. Last time we talked, I was like 245. Right now I'm 205. I don't know if you can see my weight. Like I'm a lot thinner. I'm like 40 pounds, 45 pounds thinner since the last time we talked. And I fought like 2 weeks ago, and I got another fight coming up. But I still want to fight that fucking bitch. But it hasn't happened yet. I got other things. I got a fight coming up that I got to focus on that motherfucker.
Yeah, man. So I can totally tell that you've lost weight. I've seen it in your training video. Anybody want to know, hey, does he even train? Yes. The man has lots. The majority of his Instagram is his training videos or his fight, things of that nature.
First off, I want to shout out my homie Tiger right there in the comments. That's my training partner, my teammate.
Hey.
He's also a street beef fighter out here in Sac. But second one, to answer your question, most of the weight I lost, or all the weight I lost, I just been drinking nothing but water, cut out a lot of sugar, carbs, and just been training, running a lot, biking a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just get my mind right and my body right. I got out of a long-term toxic-ass relationship, and
that's always good.
I met somebody new, and we've been together for about like a year now. And she really helped motivate me and shit. And when you got good people in your life, good people around you, it makes you want to do better.
You hear that phrase so much. And obviously you hear it so much. Is that true?
Yeah, and that's basically it. The main thing I do is just cardio. Like I'll train and I'll spar and shit and shadow box and shit. But when I'm in the gym, I gotta focus a little bit more on strength training. I guess get some muscles or whatever. But I prefer to be lean, especially for my style of fighting. I prefer to be lean. And I just want to not ever get tired, so I focus a lot on running and biking. So that's basically how I lost a lot of the weight.
I would have to agree with you because when it comes to fighting, in any kind of fight, whether it's boxing, Muay Thai, things of that nature, all of your training and stamina go away when you're tired. You know what I'm saying? When you're tired, you're gassed. All your training goes bye-bye. So it's always good to have that training, have that cardio to be able to continue to use your skills.
Yeah, most definitely. The more tired you get, the sloppier you become.
Ooh.
And it fucking sucks, dude. Especially like my very first fight, it fucking was horrible because I gassed out after the first round. And then he ate everything I threw at him. I threw nothing but power shots my very first fight, and he ate everything that I threw at him. And I was gassed out after the first round, and he wasn't. He was still ready to go, marching forward, and I was like, "Fuck! I never want to experience that again."
Yeah, I can see that. And that would make sense. That would make any man who gets gas on. I'm not doing that again. Hell no. I get it. I'm sorry if I have some more podcast questions to ask you. Not also mentioning when it comes to your, fighting. Well, first of all, did you win that fight that you got gassed out in, or you lost out?
My first one that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
No. I ended up losing that one. Yeah, I ended up losing. My very first one was a boxing match, and I had ended up losing that one. It was supposed to be an MMA match, and then it got switched to a boxing match, and I got a last minute replacement as an opponent. I ended up fighting 10-2, fucking disturbing the peace. He's the boxing heavyweight champ for Street Boots at the time for my first fight. So yeah. It was rough.
It's a great trend. So here's a question I want to ask you when it comes to that loss in the situation. People have no idea what a person goes through. For example, how do you recover physically and mentally after a loss or even a close call? How do you?
For me, I'm a very prideful person, and I'm a very confident person. And that definitely, you get in street fights and shit like that. I never lost before, but it's just street fights and shit.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I really felt like losing to another man, and it was humbling, to a degree, and it really stung. And I did not want to ever feel that again. I never wanted to feel that again, and it motivated me. That's what it did. It did motivate me. I want to get back in there as soon as possible. I wanted to get better. I wanted to be better. I didn't want that to ever happen again. I didn't think that was a good demonstration of my skill set. I wanted to come and prove everything that I say that I am, that I know that I am. And the next fight, I came back. I had lost weight. And I won by unanimous decision. And it was an MMA fight. I beat the fuck out of it. The next fight was the fight that has the clips that you use.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
that came out pretty good though, too, huh?
Yeah, I won that one by unanimous decision. And the thing about that is, I almost stopped him every round. I almost stopped him. He just got saved by the bell. Oh, shout out my brother. What's up, Manu? That's my brother.
Let's go. Okay, so another question I want to ask you when it comes to you say a street fight. Ever since you've been a street beat fighter and the fact you fought other divisions, do people maybe your homies want to challenge you? Oh, you fucking won that last fight, huh? Bet you can't beat me, and they're just kind of fucking around type it. Ever since you when you come home from a win, do people want to fuck with you because you came home from a win?
No, not necessarily. I haven't really experienced that, but I have experienced. Oh shit, my other brother. That's my brother Danny. What's up, Danny?
Hey.
But no, I haven't really experienced that like that. But I have experienced people find out I'm a fighter. For some reason, people be like, "Oh, you think you could take me?" Or "Oh, we should spar," or some bullshit like that. And I don't understand. I don't. Or they'll be like, "Oh, that MMA shit doesn't work on me, blah, blah, blah," and they start telling you all their fucking war stories or some dumb shit.
Yeah, hoping to scare you.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? But my last fight that I just had 2 weeks ago, it was at a gym. I had a kickboxing match. I took it on 3 days' notice, and it was cool. I got paid a few $100. But I'm 205 pounds now. I'm 205. I'm a light heavyweight, and I fought a heavyweight. And they were kind of disrespecting me leading up to the fight. They were promoting it like I'm just a backyard fighter, oh, the street beef fighter, oh, da-da-da-da. But I don't like that shit. And leading up to the fight I just had 2 weeks ago, even when I got there, my teammate Tiger was there with me. He cornered me. The dude I told you at the beginning.
Yeah.
Tiger was there. He was in my corner, and they were acting like they're like, oh, dude, the street beef fighters, but everyone there was like, oh, you got to fight Stacks. Oh, good luck. I wouldn't want to be you, type shit, you know. And they were trying to discredit me, and I don't know if you've seen the clips or the footage. He was a lot bigger than me. Like he's for sure a natural heavyweight. He's about like 6'5", 250. I'm 6'2", 205. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was intense. It was a war. He dropped me in like the first 30 seconds. I'm not even gonna lie. And then I couldn't even see out of my right eye. And but I got up and thugged it out. And then round two came, and I started hurting him with body kicks. Fucking took the wind out of him, and that was a game changer. That shifted the whole dynamic of the fight. And then round three, he dropped me again, but then I hurt him in the last 30 seconds in round three. And it went to decision, and we got a draw. So.
Yeah, that's dope. When it comes to people who like, who want to, like we were talking about, people who want to challenge you and stuff like that. Is it harder to want to just lash out and beat their ass even though you could? Is it more harder to like restrain yourself, or you like, man, I don't restrain myself for nothing. I just go after them.
Nah, like honestly, for me, at the end of the day, I'm a man, and I'm not gonna tolerate disrespect, especially because I don't disrespect people. And regardless of me being a fighter or not, uh, like I would prefer not to get in street fights and shit. But at the end of the day, like you want to talk that shit, motherfucker, let's see it. Like like we could do whatever needs to happen could happen. Fucking, I prefer not to get in street fights. And when it comes to that kind of stuff, man, I don't know. Like, I prefer to not get in street fights and shit. But also, I grew up fighting.
Right.
Like, I do this. Like, I grew up fighting fucking in my apartments, in the neighborhood, at school, whatever. Like, so if people really, because I don't, like, I'm a fighter. Like, I'm a fighter. Like, so if that's what needs to happen, that's what needs to happen. You know?
Got you. Yeah, that needs to happen. It needs to happen. Okay. You mentioned to us before in the podcast, you're part of the Stockton Strikers, right?
Yeah.
So, my other question I wanted to ask you is you also sent me to an invite. I couldn't be there, but I wanted to, and I want to ask more information about it. About this fight thing that's going on in the Stockton area. Stockton area. It's called 209 Squabble.
Yeah.
What is it, and how does a motherfucker sign up? I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but you know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
For that, there's the promoter, Sleeper J. You just hit him up on his Instagram. He's a fighter too, and I got a fight coming up with them on November 29th.
Ooh.
But I was supposed to fight November 1st, right? I was supposed to fight November 1st against Jungle Boy, and he wanted to act like a hoe, and he's scary as fuck. Scary as fuck. He's a little pussy. And this is why I say that. Because we were supposed to have a fucking MMA match, right? Because he does MMA. He trains MMA. He's an MMA fighter, right? Okay. That's what we signed up for. Then he started complaining, thinking that I couldn't make weight because it's supposed to be 210. He was like, "Can you even make 210? Actually, motherfucker, I'm 205. So yeah, I can make the fucking weight." And then he was like, "Oh, I'll only fight him if it's boxing. So I got irritated at that point, and I'm like, "All right, let's box then. Whatever you want to do, let's box. I just want to fight you, you know." So then I put in all the work. I'm putting in the work, and I even accepted a fight on 3 days' notice. I fought. I got injured, and I still pulled up to our fight that we had that was already scheduled, even though I was injured. Right?
Yeah.
Then I get there. The promoter tells me 45 minutes before the event starts, he pulled out.
Oh. And he knows that you are injured. That was more of a chance for him to win.
No, yeah, he fucking pulled out, right? And then here's the kicker. I was irritated, and from the fact that he was talking about the weight, and changing from MMA fight to boxing match, and then he didn't show up. I told the promoter that he's scary. because he's a scared little bitch. And then he decided to send the promoter like 15 different messages calling me a bitch, and he'd whoop my ass, and I'm fat ass, saggy titty, this and that, and fucking. And mind you, the motherfucker looks like he weighs more than me. So how am I fat? And
Right.
then he's like, he's gonna teach me about running my mouth and blah 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 and all this shit. And so he's just talking a bunch of shit. And I'm like, okay, well, you didn't pull the fuck up. So whatever you got to say is irrelevant. You're
Right.
soft. And then we rescheduled it. So now we're the main event. We're the main event on November 29th. 5 rounds fight. But
Ooh.
it's not going past second round because I'm gonna knock his bitch ass out. And I mean that wholeheartedly. All my fights have went to decision, but that's because every fight I've had, I've hurt my opponent or dropped them or rocked them. It's just I don't pull the trigger because of my first fight that I had. I don't want to gas myself out. But my cardio is a lot better, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. I'm going to finish him. As soon as the fight starts, every fight I have, I'm the first to attack. I have pressure, but this fight I'm gonna have more pressure. I'm not gonna let up because
Oh.
I've seen how he fights. When he gets hit, when he gets hurt, he shells up. He's scared. He's scared like he is on fucking phone, on the messages. He's scared in the ring. I'm not scared, and I'm gonna fuck his ass up.
I tell you what, from the clips that I've seen of you, one thing I can tell you that I would, if I had to fight you, I would ask you to not do. You probably would, because that shit look like it hurt. That spinning back kick. Every time I see them, motherfuckers start bowing after a while. I see that shit,
That's
man.
That's
That
my
spinning
spinning
back
back
kick
kick.
was,
That's actually
ooh,
my best kick. That's my favorite kick to throw.
yeah,
Spinning
because
back kick.
man, that shit look nasty. Because
You said
every
what?
time I see somebody get hit with like the guy who got hit in the clip,
Uh-huh.
he was just bowing up, and he was backing up. I was like, oh, that's danger. That's
And
danger.
yeah, it sucks. You getting hit with that shit, and that's my favorite kick. My absolute favorite kick. And the funny thing about that is the fight I just had 2 weeks ago. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
I told you in the second round I started throwing more body kicks, and it was a game
Mm-hmm.
changer.
Yeah.
It was the spinning back kick. I threw a spinning back kick, and it landed flush in his like diaphragm, and he was
Oh
like,
man.
"Ugh." And that was the game changer. He did
Mm-hmm.
not like that at all.
Yeah.
And
Man, that
I
looks
wish I
nasty
could
as hell.
fight Jungle Bitch, the supposed MMA fighter,
Jungle.
in an MMA fight, and I spinning back kick him in his fucking chin. But I just gotta box him, I guess.
Mm. So I wanted to ask you a little bit more of some street beef West Coast
Yeah.
information. So, for example, street beef West Coast. It's a unique culture, right? So, what do you respect about it the most? And if you could, what would you change?
Um, the whole concept, street beefs, that's the thing I respect the most about it because it was originally to like guns down, gloves up, stop street violence and stuff. It was originally to settle beefs in
Yeah.
a healthy, positive way, and it grew into a place for fighters. It grew. Shout out my cousin. I love you, cousin. Fucking, it grew into a place for fighters and just a home, and it is. I mean, people be having beefs there. They be fighting and shit. Obviously, it's competitive.
Yeah.
Some people don't like each other, but overall, the camaraderie there, the energy you feel at the events, and I don't know, it's like a brotherhood, you
Mm.
know. Um,
And what would you change
and
from it if you could change?
and if I could, what I could change, if I could change, I mean, shit, go ahead and give me that belt. I don't even feel like I should fight for it. Just throw it around my shoulders.
Yeah. Here's the thing what I love about it though, about you guys as far as the youth when it comes to you fighters and street beefs and things of that nature. This is why I love it. Is because I grew up seeing the youth, result to them so much that whenever they had to fight and they didn't have a gun on them, they would lose badly in a fight. And I'm like, man, is all the youth gonna have no hands and just be shooting forever type of thing? But then you guys prove, you street beef fighters and people that are younger than you, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or whatever, you're proving that that shit ain't true. We got hands too. Just because, back in the 90s they may have had hands, these motherfuckers say they got hands too. And I love to see that. I love to see that. But yeah, definitely kudos to you motherfuckers. I like you street beef fighters. You guys do have heart, and I respect anybody who's a fighter because not many can do it, and a lot of us will talk it, but you guys are doing the walking. So you know what I mean. So shout out to y'all. But anyways, another question I had. Are you tired? I know you are, bro. Are you tired of people like calling you out for clout? And then when it's time to say, okay, let's do something, then they're like, nah, bro, I didn't know you was going to even respond.
I guess that really doesn't happen like that
like online, you know what I mean?
that much, like on my own personal Instagram. But people who watch fight videos or whatever on YouTube and shit, they'll say shit under the comments or whatever, and it's like not only on Street Beefs like YouTube and shit when they show the fights and shit, but on my own personal YouTube as well. Like when I post fights or like highlights or clips or whatever. Everybody's a fucking internet warrior. Everyone is the greatest fighter of all time behind the keyboard, and they know what to do and what not to do or whatever the fuck. And that shit is annoying because, like you were saying earlier, like where I grew up, like we're not. I mean, people have guns and shit, but it's like we're fighting. Niggas are fighting, bro. And not only that, you say shit like there wasn't social media. Like you don't say shit and not stand on it. Like you say some shit. All right, we're gonna fight. I'm pulling up to your fucking house, or you're pulling up to my house, or we're meeting up at the park, or we're meeting up here, or after school, or whatever the fuck. And whatever you say, you gotta stand on it. You whip my ass, right? Okay, well now you gotta come whip my ass. But online, you can comment the little comments and sit back and eat your popcorn, fucking drink your soda and shit, and never have to like deal with the repercussions of all the bullshit. And it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's frustrating as hell. But no one has like specifically like called me out and like, oh, I want to fight you, blah blah blah, or whatever. It's just little comments, like you know what I mean. Except for Jungle Bitch, he called me out to the promoter after we were supposed to fight, and he didn't pull up. So I'm like, how does that work? But like, you had the opportunity to fight me, and I was injured, and now you fucked up because now I'm not gonna be injured, and I'm gonna fuck you up worse than what I would have when I was injured.
Oh man, I gotta make sure I get that interview with you after game one because I want to see your face after you win. I want to see you come back in here and say fucking hell out. I told you, bro.
Hell yeah. And I'm not gonna have a scratch on my face.
Oh man, I love to see it.
My face is always fine. Like except for my last fight where I had a black eye. That's the first time out of all 5 of my fights that I ever had any type of damage on my face. And that's a way better caliber opponent than fucking Jungle Bitches. I doubt he'll even be able to touch me. That's the way I feel.
Yeah, I get you. So what do you train for mixed martial arts?
Yeah, like I'm definitely more of a striker than anything, so I focus mostly on my striking and things like that. But also, I say I do jiu-jitsu as well.
Sorry about that.
Not necessarily at the gym right now. I'm in between gyms right now, but I roll and grapple with a bunch of people who train jiu-jitsu at other gyms and shit like that. But I'm definitely more of a striker. I'm actually gonna join this jiu-jitsu tournament next month. I'm trying to join this jiu-jitsu tournament because it just sharpened my skills and shit like that. And
Yeah,
I'm not really one to shoot for a takedown, but if I see it, no, I'll shoot for it or I'll get it. But I like to strike. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. For my last interview, I had, of course, Dead Set, right?
Oh yeah, that sentence. That's
Yeah,
funny.
I just
He's
had an interview
funny
with
as
him.
fuck.
He is hella funny. Now, I want to ask you this question because he said something in the interview. I posted and it's getting like good reviews on it, but it's hella funny. But what he said, I want to ask you, is it true? He says when it comes to jujitsu or wrestling, if it doesn't look sus, you ain't doing it right. He was right. It does look gay as hell sometimes
Oh
when you
yeah,
look
he
at it.
definitely was right. But it's a necessary part of fighting. It's a necessary part of MMA. Like you need to practice your ground. You need some type of jujitsu or
Mm-hmm.
judo or sambo or wrestling or something.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He said one time he was rolling with somebody and their bare ass hit his face. Did that ever happen to you?
That's funny. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that shit is insane.
Never happened to you?
No, that's never happened to me. I hope it doesn't fucking happen to me. I don't want it to happen to me.
Right.
But yeah, you get put in some compromising positions for sure. Especially you get put in a triangle, like your face is right there in their fucking balls. It
Oh,
is crazy.
yeah.
I definitely prefer striking.
Mm-hmm.
If I can keep it standing, I'm gonna keep it standing. I mean, if I need to take it around, then it is what it is. But it does look real suspect.
Do you take more pride when it comes to striking? Do you take more pride in upper body punches or lower body punches?
Definitely. I like mixing. I like most. A lot of people headhunt. A lot of people forget to go to the body. Especially most of my kicks are body kicks. Like my teep kick is typically to the body. Like try to hit them in the solar plex, take their air out. My spinning back kick is to
Mm-hmm.
the body. Roundhouse to the body. Oblique kick to the knees. Knee stomps. I like to work on the lower half. I like to break the lower half down. I can kick in the head, but I
Mm-hmm.
prefer throw body kicks or oblique
Leg
kicks to
kick.
the knee.
Oh,
And then when I'm throwing punches and shit, I'll mix it up. I'll work my combinations, but I'm always working the body because beat their body up. People get to you might not be able to knock everybody out. You're just headhunting. Some people have solid chins. Some people can take it, but
mm-hmm.
regardless of how good someone's chin is, you get hit in the liver the right way, you're shutting down.
Yep.
You
That
get
is
hit
so
in the
true.
kidney, you're shutting down. So,
I know if you make it in street beats, like, be famous, do you think it's more
uh-huh.
considered, do you think it's more important to have more wins or to be more charismatic in the ring type shit?
Um, see, and that's the thing, right? If you look when it comes to being a fighter, if you look at the statistics, uh, the most popular fighters are always not the best fighters. They're
Mm-hmm.
the most entertaining. So definitely, I'd say it's probably a mixture of both. Like, there's some fighters that
Ah,
are scrubs that are still like real popular just because of their antics and they're entertaining. And there's some fighters that are fucking phenomenal,
oh, yeah.
but they're boring on the mic. They have no personality, so nobody knows them. You know.
Exactly.
Uh, so yeah, I think the perfect balance is when you got the skills to back up everything you say, but you still
Uh-huh.
got some kind of personality. You
Yeah,
know.
I would agree. I would agree. So when you put hands on somebody, you can tell that you're really wearing them out, right? Out of all your fights, what was the scariest moments that you've seen your opponent have? After you hit them real hard, and like they hit the ground, they just like eyes roll back and stuff like that. How did you react once that person got really really hurt? You're like, oh shit, I hope he's gonna be all right.
Um. Well, there's never once ever in a fight where I've hit someone and I was like, oh, I hope he'll be all right, because I don't care. That's not what I'm there for. Uh, I don't mean that to sound bad or whatever,
Right.
but in the moment, the thought has never been and never crossed my mind because at the end of the day, they're trying to hurt me. They're trying to put my lights out, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
do the same to them. So I've never thought about that like that. But afterward, yeah, it's all respect or whatever, and blah blah blah. You know, I hope you're good or whatever. Or I don't even say that shit. I don't know. It's just, I would be more happier if they didn't if they just went to sleep. Uh,
Damn.
fucking.
Okay.
But and then when I fought, I disturbed in peace. It was different with him. I heard him and almost dropped him. Like he fell against the cage. Um, but that like awoke something in him. It was different. You could see in fighters' eyes. You could see that awoke something in him, and I was like, fuck. Because I think he is like he's similar to me. I feel like because when I get hurt, like even when my last fight and I got hurt, I got dropped in the first 30 seconds. I couldn't see out my right eye. That awoke something to me. I was like, fuck no, because they tried to stop it. I was like, you're not stopping me.
Right.
You're gonna have to kill me. 100. You're gonna have to kill me if you want me to stop. You will have to kill me. And yeah, So that's what that was.
Okay. Some people who are going to watch this like, man, he's talking some good shit. Man, when is he going to fight next? When is this brother going to fight next?
I'm fighting November 29th. So at the end of the, I'm fighting fucking bitch ass jungle bitch, aka Jungle Boy. The most scariest human alive. Not scary as in like, oh, he's terrifying, but he's a scared little bitch. I'm fighting him fucking November 29th. And I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody who knows me knows, like, yeah, I'm a shit talker. We play sports or we do whatever. I'm competitive. I talk shit, but I don't talk shit like this unless I'm like fully fucking serious about it.
Right.
I don't disrespect people unless I'm disrespected.
Right.
Every opponent I've fought, I don't go in talking a whole bunch of shit about them. I'm not going to shake no hands with them. We're not going to be friends leading up to the fight, but I have respect for them. I'm not going to come in disrespecting no one if they never disrespect me. But this motherfucker, it's all disrespect. Fuck him, fuck his bloodline, everything. He's nothing but bitch in his blood. And I'm going to whoop his fucking ass. And I'm going to bring the pain. I'm going to bring the pain to him from start to finish. If you look at all my fights, I throw the first punch every single time. I come forward and I throw the first strike every single time. And that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to take my foot off the gas. And I'm going to beat his ass. And if you want to come see it in person, it's going to be in Turlock at the G spot. You could fucking DM me for information or whatever. That's a loud ass truck. You could DM me for information or whatever. But it's November 29th, and it's a 5-round main event, 5 2-minute rounds, but it's not going 5 rounds. My track record says all my fights go to decision. This one is not going to decision. I promise you, this one is not going to decision. I promise you, I'm ending up in 2 rounds because I'm going to touch his chin whenever I want. And I already seen how he fights. I already got a game plan formulated to him. I
can't wait. 29th. I can't wait for the 29th, man. So basically, you're saying if they're coming to Turlock to see you, as soon as they drive up and they coming to see you, keep your car running because it's not going to be very long.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not going to be long. If you want to stay there for a minute, you might as well come early and watch the fights before. If you're coming strictly for the main event, keep that car running because it's not going more than 4 minutes. Fucking 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It probably won't even go 2 rounds. Maybe I gave it 2 rounds just in case. But he's nowhere near my skill. His chin is. I'm gonna obliterate his chin to dust.
I promise. I can't wait to see it.
When I touch him, he will fall. When I touch his body, he will crumble. He's gonna be on the back foot the whole time. And I'm gonna be pressing forward from start to finish. 100%.
I'm gonna be waiting for that spinning back kick to hit him. I want to see what happens afterward.
See, I would, but it's a boxing match because he doesn't want to fight me in MMA.
I'm tripping. Okay.
He's an MMA fighter, right? MMA fighter. He only wants to fight me in boxing, which is the most craziest shit in the whole
right.
world.
It's like it's almost. Now I can't speak for him, but it does sound like he's just looking for. I want to fight you at your weakness. I don't want to fight you at your strength.
Exactly. That's what I think too. Because the loss that I have is in a boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I'm like, okay, that's what you want to fight me in? Whatever. Little do you know, I fought a fighter that's way above your caliber, and I have great boxing skills for MMA. I just fought a better boxer than me my first time, and I was extremely out of shape. But now I'm in shape. My boxing skills are even way better,
Yeah.
and even me then was nowhere near the caliber fighter I was then. He's definitely nowhere near the caliber fighter I am now. And when it comes to heart, he don't got heart. He doesn't have heart, and that's one thing about a fighter is you gotta have heart.
I tell you what, I can't wait for the 29th. Shit, I can't wait for the 30th and to see your face after that win, bro. I can't wait to see your face. It's gonna look just like that. It's gonna look just like that.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So everybody, make sure you look out for Lion Center Pride, November 29th in Turlock. You can DM them, go ahead and get to that fight. Make sure you're there. You want to see this knockout, and that smile you seen a couple of seconds ago. You're gonna see that on the 30th.
Hell
you're
yeah.
gonna get that win, and I'm gonna be there. But like, yeah, he told me on the pod though. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's gonna be dope as hell, man. I want to thank you for coming to support your boy podcast, bro. And after the 29th, we gonna talk, bro. We gonna talk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to thank you guys for coming to support your boy podcast. Until next time, you guys. Peace. Yo.